Nice.
All right. Afio mai, oi.
Manguia lava. Ai, oi.
Manguia fafkai.
Just Lua, us two.
Korua, yeah.
Ko Lua.
Korua ka'ua. So, hang on 1 second. Let me check this.
Yeah, open this up. It's been I've missed before the meeting last week. I feel like I've missed 2-3 weeks in a row. Getting back into it. Oh, it is. I'm gonna refocus it. It'll focus. Very nice.
Talofa, Suzanne.
Talofa.
Mai oi.
Manuia faftai.
Tekia. So, what I'm going to share with you guys right now is my screen right here.
I feel my Kehlani.
Talofa. She's probably... Okay, so do you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to tell you guys this was how we. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So check this out. Kehlani, or not Kehlani, Suzanne, Brian. So this is how we had our kitchen set up at one time when the kids were growing up, and why did we stop? I don't know. But it just kind of
fell off.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll say they weren't learning Samoan for real.
Oh, Ginny is on. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Kehlani was too good for learning Samoan at the time, you know.
I'll have you know, I remembered Ipuki.
She did.
And that's kind of about it. I know north, south, east, and west. And we got all the colors labeled.
This is something, when we did this, the kids they got very good at it. Because now it's, we have it labeled and it's an everyday thing. They see it every day and the repetition was there. So that was fun. Let's see. So I'm going to have you guys say these words and then we're going to go from here. Okay? Okay. Let's start with Brian and then Suzanne and then Kehlani. I'm going in the order as I see you guys appear on my screen. So I see Brian first and Suzanne, then Kehlani. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Brian.
Ipuki.
Okay. Suzanne.
Sipungi?
Yeah. Kehlani.
Pui.
Okay. Brian.
This one's going to be Ngaifi Fa'apaka.
Yeah. Okay. So let me explain this.
Butter knife.
Yes.
Apaka? Is paka supposed to be butter?
It is.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
But you can see the pictures, right? The pictures, I hope, give it away, right? Because there's still, I put a picture of a knifey down here. So knifey fa'apaka is the butter knife. And then
knife.
Knifey.
Knifey.
Okay. And then let's see. Next one. Who was next? Kehlani.
I just did it.
No, it was Suzanne next, right? Oh, never mind. Sorry, Suzanne already said it. Sorry, Suzanne.
No, Suzanne did knifey. This is where Kehlani's.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Itu ma fola.
Perfect. And what does that say? Well, what is that?
Plate.
Yeah. So let me explain ipuma. So you can see up here, ipuki, right? And then this one, ipuma fola. So ipuki is the mug. Ipuma fola. Yeah. So this one, mafola is flat. So they're saying this is a flat plate, right? So that's what mafola means. Okay. And then here's another one. Okay, back to Brian.
Ipuman. Sorry, hold on. Ipuman lama lama.
Yeah, perfect. Except the last A is not drawn out. So ipu malamalama.
I'm gonna
Didn't
take a
Lama
call.
Lama understand?
That, yes, it does mean that too. Yes. Malamalama means understand. But, and that's why that's why we have the word ipu in front here. Is ipu malamalama is, so this one is, it means glass. Malamalama is glass, but malamalama by itself is also to understand.
Is it one of those ones where if you use it contextually as malamalama, people would understand it, or do people exclusively call it ipu malamalama?
Yeah, if you say malamalama by itself, it means to understand.
So even colloquially speaking, people will put the ipu when they're talking about a cup beforehand.
Yeah, you have to say, you can't say malamalama by itself if you're referring to a glass. So this that's why I put the picture there. It's glass, like a glass cup. Specifically,
How would you call it a glass cup of understanding?
I guess. Okay, but then look at this one right here. See what I have here?
Ipuvai.
Ipuvai.
Glass.
And what is
water.
that? Yeah.
Glass of water.
Yeah. Yeah. So here, right? So glass or cup glass. This is specifically, if you say ipumalamalama, then it's a glass cup. Okay. So, but if you take that glass cup and fill it with water, then you would just say ipuvai. Okay. Okay. And here's this one. And it's not ASU as in Arizona State University.
Asu.
Asu, which
Is that
is
a ladle? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This one is a Samoan-fied word. Okay. And kipoki, it's actually teapot. Teapot. And so they say kipoki.
Not kettle, right?
Not kettle, yeah. But it means kettle, right? Or teapot. But yeah. Okay. And then who is next? Brian? Oh, is he on the call, Brian?
Yeah, I'm here. It's me.
Yeah, it's you.
Ulo.
Ulo. Yeah, ulo is a pot.
Pot. Okay.
And then back to Suzanne.
Falai.
Yeah, and that's a frying pan. Okay. So then let's go here to these things right here. So, and also just want you guys to know, right? So I put here, these are all spoken language. None of these are written. Okay, because I'm just teaching you guys how to speak. So what that means is every time you see the not every time, but majority of the time when you see the K, it's supposed to have been a T. But that's the written language.
Can be a T.
Yeah, can be. Okay. First one, Kehlani.
Lau.
Seki. And then Brian.
This one is Usa Isa.
Yeah.
Is it a space? That's a space between them, right? It's two words.
Yes. Yeah.
Usa,
2 words.
Usa Isa.
Yeah.
Icebox.
Icebox. Yeah. That's exactly what that is, because Pusa is box. Isa is ice. So icebox. So this is a refrigerator. But the thing is, the refrigerator is Pusa Isa, but you'll see when we get to freezer, you'll see that's different. Okay, here, this one. Who's turning?
Kapuki.
Kapoki. Yeah.
Oh, cabinet.
Yeah, cabinet.
A
Cabinet.
lot of the household items are Samoan-fied. So
I think so.
Like the next one.
Yeah. Okay. This one. Who's next? Whose turn?
That's Kehlani.
Ovengi,
Oh, Vengi, which is what?
oven.
Oven. Okay.
Sure.
Next one. Brian.
This one's ongamu.
Yeah. Ongaumu. Remember, always separate. You gotta pronounce every single vowel. You don't slur them together. So this is ongaumu. And what is it?
Stovetop?
Just a stove, yeah.
Stove.
And that's not necessarily stove top, but I wanted to express it by so that because I had a picture of the whole appliance here, so I just wanted to show it's just the top here. So it's not the oven. Ovengi and then ongaumu.
Ongaumbo.
Okay, this one. Okay, Suzanne.
Okay. Masi fufulu ipu.
Wow, 100%. That was perfect pronunciation, Suzanne. Good job.
Good.
And what is it?
Dishwasher.
Dishwasher. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now we're up to the freezer.
Ulisa.
Lisa. This is a Samoan 5-word. Yeah. So otherwise they'll call it pusa isa, but that's how they differentiate it. Because if a family does have a refrigerator and a freezer, then they'll say pusa isa is the refrigerator, and furisa is the freezer. Okay. All right. Now let's go down here. Okay. Whose turn is it?
Wa'u.
Okay. Oh wait. Also,
Besingi.
Besingi. This is basin,
Basin.
but they Samoanified that word.
Basin.
Okay, you know what? I should change this right here.
Wait, so basin still means bowl, or is that going to be two different types of things?
You can still call a bowl basin, but this one it's a mixing bowl.
Oh, a mixing bowl. Okay.
Yeah, mixing bowl. So I should
Just,
start
you know,
putting the words here. But you can still call a bowl besingi. When I first heard this, I had no idea. It was a guy from American Samoa. It was a missionary. He came, and we were all at the shower, because there's no shower, so we're all at the courtyard, and we have to scoop up the water. And he goes, "Pasi maile besingi." Like, what? I had no idea what he was saying. And finally, his companion went and passed the basin that we were using to scoop it up. And I'm like, oh, why? And then I realized he didn't say bowl. Because growing up, that's what we called it. We always called it a bowl. And in Samoan, because I know there was no B, we call it B mamafa, which is B versus P. And so I always thought it's just bowl. And I never thought to spell it out loud. But then that guy asked me, "Basi mande pesingi." And then I realized he was talking about that the other guy picked up the basin. Okay, next one. Who's next? Kehlani?
Suzanne.
Oh, Suzanne. Okay.
Sipungi kele.
Yeah, good job. Very good pronunciation. Sipungi kele, and you can see this is
Is a wooden spoon or a mixing spoon?
The mixing spoon. Yeah. You can use it to a mixing spoon or stirring.
So that means a big spoon.
Yeah. Spoongi kele really literally means big spoon. But because people don't eat with a big spoon, that's why you only use a big spoon for mixing or for stirring. So I should put that there. Okay. And then, we have this again. Asu. Did we already do us? We did, yeah. All right. Let's do this one.
Is that Kehlani?
Fangu suau.
Perfect.
Suau.
Yeah. Suau. That's perfect. Yeah. Because you accentuated the A. Fangu suau. what is swa'u? Swa'u is oil, and then fangu is bottle. So this is essentially oil bottle or bottle of oil.
So
Either one.
could you also say fanguvai?
Yes, 100%.
Nice.
Fanguvai. You can also say pesingibai because you can have either water in there, or you can say pesingi swa'u, which means you have oil in the mixing bowl. Okay, next one, Brian.
Ipu sasa'a.
Which is
Measuring cup.
Measuring cup. Exactly. Okay, so this one, this can sa'il. You can also use this as a sa'il. In fact, when I was growing up, there was no such thing as a spatula. We never had a spatula. So everything that was long, every spoon or every stick that was long, even though it didn't have this paddle part out here, it was a sa'il, which means sa'il just means to stir. But as things have gotten complicated, when I went back to Samoa in 2020, that was the last time I was there, they had spatulas.
They call them the sa'eu?
The ew, yeah.
Ew.
So because it's not a sipungi, because this was a sipungi kele. And this one was they used to stir and taste, but you couldn't do it with a spatula, so they called this pungi kele, and then they called this the sa'eu. But when I was growing up, this was the sa'eu. So anyway, and I'll bet you that different families do it differently. But I just want to show you guys that those are the things, right? So, okay, any questions there? So you guys can, if you guys want, I can send these to you guys, or I'll share it with you guys, and then you guys can print it out. You can just print out what's doable. But I guarantee you guys, if you do this, you'll learn it so much faster. My kids picked it up so quickly, but then again, we stopped doing it. And then here's another question.
Off. We had most of those labels on there for a long time.
Someone must have got tired of things being labeled.
No, we had the ipuki on there for, I want to say, even years because of the location of it. It didn't get bothered.
That's funny.
That was the last one that fell off.
Yeah, well, the north wall, one of the walls, ended up staying up for also almost as long.
Okay, so I have a question for you guys, for Suzanne, my Brian. Would you, if you had a peel and stick, if you could print this in the Avery, do you guys know what Avery format the Avery labels are? Okay.
I don't know.
If this was formatted in an Avery, would you like that better, or do you want to just print it out and cut it up and tape it yourselves? Because the difference is on Avery, if you print it, then you can just peel it and stick it. And I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain the issue with that.
Is there an issue with?
Well, the peel and stick. Well, I did it before, but because our cupboards are, they're wood, right? And after some years, well, maybe even months of having a peel and stick on there, it will begin to adhere to the paint and it'll peel it off. So that was the issue with the peel and stick. Whereas the tape, you can use masking tape, and especially the things that were over the wood that was over the stove and stuff. All that steam that goes up there, it literally melted the peel and stick, and it adhered to which you wanted to adhere, but not after. After a few months, you can't peel it off. So that's the issue with the peel and stick. It was easier, but it created that issue. Whereas the masking tape, we can move that around. We can take it off. At one point, I started using the glue or the blue ticket.
Blue tack.
Blue tack. Yeah, thank you. I started using blue tack. That was much easier.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I would just stick it up with blue tack.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so that's why I wanted to ask if you guys prefer that. Okay. So, and then
So you'll send us that?
Yeah, I'll share it with you guys. Yeah.
So should I send some more topics to do? Because the boys really like having more words to use. They like to use pasimile, whatever, for almost anything.
That's cool. That's
so
cool.
Some toys would be good. But, maybe that's just very niche.
I remember when my kids were young, I got, those books that has ball, hat, table, just a picture teaching kids. And then I got one of those machines that printed the label printer, and I printed the Samoan name as well. So where it says ball, I'd put the Samoan name. Table, I put the Samoan name, so they'd learn both.
Okay. Well, yeah. So that was how we did this when the kids were going. So for me, again, this is practical. I know this worked, and it sounds like you did a similar thing. So yeah, and we started with the kitchen, and it worked very well. So I'm glad you guys were able to say all these words.